Hello everybody, what's going on, spiritual socialites? What's going on? It's been a long time no see. I'm totally winging it on tonight. I decided to come in here. I'm home alone, stir crazy a little bit. I just ate a little bit and my husband is not home as of yet, and I said, well, why not come and do a quick little video with you guys? I haven't seen you guys in a quick minute. I have been working on candles, wax melts. I opened up my new candle store or website. What I did was I had to put a line between spirituality and my walk and the mundane world. So my home fragrance wax melts and candles has our own separate website from my spiritual Botanica. Why? Because everybody is not spiritual. I'll give them the link to my visionsbyvasori.com. That's my spiritual Botanica. And the look of, that. So I said, well, you don't have to go look at the other things. Just go straight to the candles. That is not how life works. People are so misconstrued about spirituality, about mysticism, about the walk, about hoodoo, what I practice. And I don't got time for it. So what I did was I separated my life. The mundane world can have my candles as well, because I sell to everybody. They're not magical candles or intention candles. They're just home fragrance candles that I work my magic on, yes, but they're not jujued or nothing like that, but you can't tell people that. So guys, I did another website for my home fragrance candles, and it is on jadearomas/myshopify.com, and it is linked in the bio. And those are for my ones that, now I know my page is all about spirituality, but if you want to share my page to a person of magic bones, you can do so. Okay, so I also have them on my Visions by Vasori as well. That's my spiritual Botanica. Jade Aromas is my home fragrance candles. That's all I'm gonna put on that particular online site. But I have been working, guys. This is sparkling grape juice, honey. I don't drink alcohol after my surgery. It makes me feel horrible. But I have been working on bags, sample bags for 2023. I have been working on my business 2023. It's gonna blow up, because I already told y'all my spiritual Botanica will have a brick and mortar in 2023. But I had so much talent in my bones, from magic to candles to making mojo bags. That's on my spiritual Botanica site. But guys, anyway, let me not ramble anymore. If you are new here, I know I have a lot of new followers and subscribers. Hello, my name is Lady Vasori. I am the owner and operator of Visions by Vasori. It's an online spiritual Botanica. I'm also a spiritual mother who teaches about, I'll say, emotional traumas, how to break that shit. I love to teach about that. I love to teach about hoodoo. I love to teach about eclectic magic. I love to teach about everything alchemy, period, point blank. It changed my life. It changed my life, guys. So what I'm doing today, first off, we're going to get into the Witch's Almanac. We're going to go to today, December 21st. We're going to read that right quick. I should have grabbed my glasses, but oh hell, oh well. I'm going to try, y'all. So in this book, December 21st, the color of the day is white. The incense of the day is bay laurel, and it gives you, it's all, oh, I did not know. Today is the winter solstice. Y'all can tell how I've been busy, y'all. Um, and the new moon is on the 23rd. Coming up. 2 days is the new moon. If you're trying to bring in anything for the rest of 2022, this is the time to do it during the new moon cycle, okay? So now that I know that, my mind is already with all the things that I need to do to end this year out with a bang, okay? Next up, I want to talk to you guys about, this is the book I chose. I purchased this book probably the earlier part of this year. I purchased it for myself for my own personal collection. Y'all know I have a whole bookstore on my site. And I purchased this particular book for myself. I was going to sell it, but I was like, no, I'm going to keep this book. I do that sometimes. This is the book that we will be talking about all of 2023. Guys, if you have this book, it's the 365 Days of Hoodoo. I am a Hoodoo practitioner. I read all sorts of different kinds of work, from paganism. I'm looking over here on my bookshelf. Paganism. I read Wiccan. I read Hoodoo. Of course, that's what I walk. Voodoo, Voodoo, Norse. I read everything I can get my hands on. But this particular book is what I practice. I am a green witch. I am eclectic. I am a hoodoo priestess. I do that. That's my walk. Also, I am a gray witch. I practice white as well as left-handed or black magic as well. But this here is my go-to. So for 2023, starting out in January, we're going to start talking more about this book in depth. This book is probably going to be written all in, highlighted, and all of that. If you guys want to join me in a little small book club on my page, on this page, on my YouTube channel, please go and purchase this book. January 1st, we're going to start. And if you don't want to purchase it, I'm going to talk about it anyway. It's cool. But it's nice to have your own reference, okay? This book is by Stephanie Rose Bird. And it is the 365 Days of Hoodoo. It also is Daily Root Work, Mojo, and Conjuration. This is the book that I am going to be focusing on for the year of 2023. All right? So that is out of the way. Let's talk about a little bit. I had a question on my link tree, and the person was asking me about hoodoo. And it was like a basic question. I'm like, well, if they don't know about that, let me go ahead and come on my YouTube channel and we're going to talk about it, because I was there once. Please believe me. I was new to it. I was a baby witch. Whatever you call yourself, I was there once where I did not understand a lot of the concepts behind magic or alchemy. Now that I am where I am now, where I teach and I preach and I give y'all what I know, I understand. And I'm going to come through and tell you about some different parts of hoodoo. Okay? Easy peasy. All right, guys, let's talk about it right quick. Crossing and uncrossing. What is that? What is that technically? And if you guys are well versed in conjure, it is what it is. Maybe you can learn something from me and I can learn something from you, but it's cool. Most of this stuff that I'm about to give you is for my little baby witches that's trying to find their craft. So we're talking about crossing and uncrossing, okay? Simply put, crossing refers to spiritual works that cause harm or bad luck. That's crossing. While uncrossing refers to works that reverse it, that reverse the crossing work. Okay, you got it? So crossing Crossing refers to spiritual works that cause harm or bad luck or negative juju, while uncrossing refers to works that reverse that particular types of work. There are a number of products that are sold that are used to aid in putting an end to cross conditions, particularly when used in conjunction with one or more of the Psalms. Guys, if you do not have this, I sell a lot on my site. Psalm books are great to have. It's so many different ones, but find the one that you are or attuned to and work with it. I have a lot of Psalms books in my knowledge spot in my store. Go purchase you one. They're very cost efficient. All right. For example, some products such as uncrossing crystals, you can use uncrossing oils, sachet powders, and incense. They are believed to be particularly effective when used in conjunction with the 37th Psalm. Okay? Write that down. The 37th Psalm is used to uncross things. Okay? The word cross is virtually synonymous with the words hexing, jinxing, and cursing. Crossing is the same thing as a hex, a jinx, and a curse. Now, we're going to talk about foot track magic. Foot track magic is one of the hallmarks of hoodoo. It involves throwing powders and such in the path of a target who will suffer from abnormal things, bad luck, money woes, breakups. You know, you get the gist. And they will have a run of bad luck once they have walked on it, whatever the powder you throw. The belief is that the toxic properties of the powder will be absorbed through the foot and poison the individual. So such ailments such as back problems, difficulty walking, water retention, especially in the legs, and difficulty concentrating are some of the complaints of those who have been victimized in this particular fashion of work. The only cure is removal by a root worker, who that is what I am. Okay? So you can come to me if you feel like, hey, somebody put a hex on me or cross me in any way. You would come to someone like me in order to help you. Okay? So also foot track magic occurs in two ways. It's two ways. The direct method and the sympathetic method. Let's talk about the direct method. So, hold on. So, the direct method is when the powder or other substance is thrown on the ground or a bottle is buried and the person's foot actually touches or walks over it. Some folks take care and throw down the mess in an X pattern, because X what? Marks the spot. And I was always told, you just throw it where you know the person is going to walk. Throw it at like an X. Boop, just like that, okay? I'm teaching y'all in that left-handed work. The second method involves capturing the person's footprint by gathering the dirt from an actual footprint of the target, or by taking an old sock or a shoe and doctoring it up with some other powder to jinx or cross a person. Now, when you do that method, you may have to stalk the person a little bit. Understand? If you want to get their foot track from their actual footprint of them walking, you may have to watch them. Okay? But be careful with that. All right. Floor washes. Easy, basic. Floor washes. Floor washes are used to remove negativity from the home. I did a floor wash the other day. You guys can go back and look at that, where I made a floor wash with peace water. I used Florida water, floral water, money drawing water, Lucky Black Cat. I used all of that. Go back and check out that video. I make that as well. But floor washes are great to remove negativity from your home. Give put in the intention that you want. Bring in good fortune. You can do it for your home or your business. Increase the number of customers in your business. Or to attract love. Like I stated, Florida water is commonly used as a floor wash. A ritual floor washing typically starts at the back of the premises. You start at the back and end up at the front doorstep. The top floor, and I live in a complex, so I'm not able to do this, but if you have your own home or living in a house or something like that, a townhome, this is great. You would wash from the ceiling to the floor, and this is repeated on each floor until one reaches the front door, where when you reach the front door, you're spent scrubbing the doorway. Now, for best results, I want you to wash your floors, corners of the rooms. You want to do your closets, your doorsteps, spray a little on the walls, fabrics, furniture. If it's not a colored floor wash, I mean, don't mess up your good furniture. But you want to dispose of the leftover wash water, throw it out the front door or into your front yard towards the east if possible. Now, hardcore hoodoos will use their own urine, Shangri-La, or the urine of a child, a baby, which is great, as an ingredient in floor wash. Did y'all know that? You know now. All right. Also in floor wash, let me say this too. Make the water as hot as possible. And I use a Tide Pod sometimes. And it's not for any type of magical workings. It's just to make your home smell good. Add that into it as well. All right. Next one of the basics we're talking about is laying tricks. Laying tricks. Laying tricks is another reference to the throwing of special herbs, powders, and other ingredients in a place where the intended target would touch it, usually by walking on it. Okay, that is laying a trick. It also refers to concealing or disposing of magical objects by strategically placing the ingredients in certain places in order to fix the trick. In essence, to seal the deal, as it were. Okay? For example, if one wants to keep their partner faithful, right? They could take a pair of their lover's dirty underwear, tie it in a knot, and bury it in the backyard, baby. There are a number of ways that tricks can be fixed. I'm going to talk about a couple right quick so you can get the gist. Burial in a building structure. If you do this, and I need for y'all to pay attention because I'm giving y'all some gems. A common place for laying tricks is in construction sites because the tricks will last forever, or at least for as long as the building stands. Bank construction sites, if you guys are focusing on money, you're focusing on wealth, abundance, prosperity. Bank construction sites are good for attracting money, okay? Wealth, prosperity, abundance. Go there. Courthouse sites are good for keeping the law away, and church sites are good for protection. If you bury in the earth in the home yard where you live, to ground, that is to ground a trick and keep it working. Bury it in someone's yard. Plant good luck mojos in your own yard, under your porch, beneath the front steps for fixed blessings. You could also bury it up under your steps for love drawing, money drawing, protection. Now, if you want to plant a bad luck trick in someone else's yard, you would do that to hex them. Okay? A mojo bag, bad luck items. If you can get to their yard, I mean, you know, don't be crazy now. Don't be stalkerish, but you can do that. If you want to place under carpet or rug, this is a reflective of adapting hoodoo to what we call modern times. I am an old school conjurer. I usually or probably wouldn't do this, but I'm just going to tell you guys, if you do not have a yard to work with, the same principle can be employed by placing a trick under someone's rug or carpet. Okay, that's some updated shit, but okay. Now you can also bury under the enemy's doorstep to hex or jinx an enemy. Place a trick under their doorstep or their front porch. Be careful. Okay? You can also powders placed in food or drink. I probably wouldn't do this, but if you're that gung-ho, this method is typically employed in domination work. To keep a mate faithful, or in enemy works as well. You can scrape some skin from the bottom of your foot and bake it in some food that will be eaten by someone you wish to dominate or jinx. Blood as well. Y'all know about that one. You should. Okay? You can also throw into a fire. And this here is to neutralize a jinx. Burn it in a fire and spread the ashes around a tree. For example, to cause harm to your enemy. You're going to burn a bad wish petition paper. Okay? You're going to write it out on petition paper. Place it in a fire and spread the ashes around the doorstep or front porch. If you want to give prayers and well wishes, you can also do this as well in the same manner. Write out your special prayer, burn it in a fire, scatter the ashes near the home for special blessings. Okay? I'm going to skip a couple of these. Graveyard, burying in a graveyard. I'm not about that life. I don't mess with graveyards and spirit things. Not me. Okay? But I'm going to give it to you if you got the balls to do this. Burying in a graveyard, you can bury ritual objects used in extreme magic, such as causing serious illness, potential death. This is what you would do. You bury it in a graveyard. Now, I'm giving you the word. Nothing I'm telling you about that part right there will be attached to me. I would say if you're a baby in the work and you're not well equipped to do that type of work, do not go playing. Don't do it. Mama Source said so. Don't play. All right? Using running water, placing in running water, it is used in wish spells and banishing spells. You can do running water. Last but not least, in a tree. Trees are believed to have the ability to absorb negativity as well as evil. So bad mojos and jinxes are often buried at the base of trees to neutralize them. Now, a modern take on this method is done by ritually blessing a potted plant for protection or good luck. Now, if it's a bad mojo, it can also be delivered to someone through the gift of a plant in which war water, which I sell on my site, has been sprinkled, and hot foot powder, which I sell on my site, has been placed in the soil and they don't even know it. Y'all, I'm giving y'all some shit today. I'm dropping some gems today, honey. Now, old practice with origins in African Congo involves making wishes and placing cobalt blue bottles onto branches. Y'all seen that before? To make a bottle tree. That bottle tree, if you've seen those blue bottles, it functions as a talisman. Okay? My mama always had a bottle tree in the yard. Not my mama, but my grandmama mama. Okay? And a lot of people in the South know about that type of thing. If you see blue bottles or bottles on a tree, y'all now know what that means, okay? A lot of times it's practiced in the South, and I live in the South. All right? Let's talk about spiritual bathing. Yo, most important thing in work. I don't care what, if you come and do some client work with me, the night before I do your ritual, you're going to take a spiritual bath. Spiritual baths are great. It's an ancient practice. Now, in Hoodoo, spiritual baths are taken to cleanse oneself from negativity or to bring in good luck. Almost always, when someone gets to a root worker for treatment, they're going to be given a spiritual bath. They're going to be given herbs. They're going to be given oils. They're going to be given dried herbs, roots, everything for a spiritual bath to fix the problem. Now, a person is directed by the conjurer to put special crystals, herbs, oils, and other ingredients in the bath water, in their bath, to bring about the desired change. Okay? So this is often done in conjunction with the hold on, baby. Somebody just text me. Okay. So this is often done, the spiritual baths, in conjunction with a special psalms that they will be given. I make herbal baths as well. I sell them on my site. I also make simmer pots sold on my site with herbs and different things to go. I have herbal baths and everything that I make by hand. You most of the time will be given that if you go to a spiritual worker with some type of illness, some type of, you need a treatment, you want to break a hex, stuff like that. That's probably what they're going to do, make you take a spiritual bath. Now, removing negativity requires washing with a downward stroke, while bringing luck or fortune requires washing oneself in an upward motion. Okay? The leftover water can be used in other spell work. You can also add it to floor wash or dispose of it at a crossroads. One thing I'm going to tell you too, I do not, when I take a spiritual bath, I don't use soap in my water. You're taking a bath, a regular mundane bath. If you're doing a spiritual bath, guys, you're supposed to soak. No extra mundane things. So washing your hair, conditioner, no. The only thing is I would throw in there is Himalayan rock salt. I also throw in there Epsom salts. It just all depends on what type of work I'm doing, but no soap. I don't do soap. So those are a couple of things, the basics in Hoodoo. I gave you spiritual baths. I also gave you laying tricks, floor washes, foot track magic, crossing and uncrossing, and what it means and the definitions behind all of that. Okay? All right, guys. This video is a little longer than what I expected because I want you guys to learn before you do the work. Do not forget to like, subscribe, support my channel. Guys, for real though, it's getting like, you might want to subscribe because I'm putting in the work in 2023. I'm just setting myself up for greatness, honey. Look what else I bought. Your girl even went, not now, let me say this too. I love to journal. I love to write. But guys, I went and bought these. One for creating content, creating spells, creating videos, what I can do 2023, and the other one is for my business. Okay? But I have been getting it in for months quietly. Okay? But please do not forget to like, subscribe, support my channel. Guys, it would be greatly appreciated. Also, I'm on TikTok. Go join me there as well. Oh, the only one I don't too much fuck with is Instagram. I feel like Instagram, if you don't have millions of followers and thousands of followers, they don't show no love. And I will not be posting any more videos on Instagram. I will go see the people I like because certain people have a great following on Instagram. But as far as me, I don't see any love. So I'm going to stick to YouTube, TikTok, and my closed Facebook channel. That's it. That's all. But 2023 is about to be blowed all the way up. I'm not playing no games no more. Y'all, if you need anything from my spiritual Botanica, please go support. Please go support. Please go support. I offer an array of items. It's not a begging session, but go support a girl. Small businesses need love too. And I'm Black owned and I'm woman owned. All right? Guys, I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. I'll be back with another video. Blowing blessings. Bye, y'all.